Okay, anime question of the week for you. Anime
Mm-hmm.
question of the week.
All
So
right.
I'm in Dressrosa right now. I'm almost at Gear 4
Oh
for
my
One
word!
Piece.
You've
All
been in
right.
Dressrosa for like 6 months now.
Nah, I haven't, bro. I've been 4 to 5 business days.
Four to
I'm at
five
I'm
business
at
days.
80% Dressrosa already.
All
I'm
right.
already
Okay.
there.
Okay.
But I was wondering if you could, and I know they already got it. Like, if you could create a devil fruit, your own devil fruit, right? What devil fruit would that be? And I mean, I know they already got Oda already done created all of them. Like they
Yeah.
got the cum fruit. They got the sippy fruit.
No.
They got the
The
surgery
snot
fruit.
snot fruit. That's
Yeah,
what that
yeah,
nigga
yeah,
got.
yeah, totally, yeah.
But no, no, you're right. They
That's it.
Oda literally
White
created
and
devil
sticky.
fruit for everything. I
Yeah.
honestly, the best devil fruits out there has already been taken. You got
Hmm.
Eneru with his lightning. I would take that shit off rip.
That'd be my first
I'm taking
fruit.
Bartholomew's Kuma's fruit, the ability to
Yeah.
repel everything,
Hmm.
and then you gotta
It's like having infinity. You have
yeah.
infinity.
No, speaking of, you're on that arc right now. Oh, buddy, every time he twists his fingers up, he has the
Yeah,
ability to reflect everything.
yeah, Bartolomeo.
Yeah, Bartholomew be fucking me up. I can't even think of Bartholomew, but his shit
Yeah.
is actually OP. Like we've seen him on movies and shit before, where nothing can break his shield. Like
Well,
literally nothing in this world can break his shield.
I was gonna ask you now. I want you to create the fruit, but does he become one of those? Remember we were talking about a long time ago where Luffy has like a fleet, but like he doesn't care about them. Is he part of that fleet? Okay, okay.
But
Just all right.
anyway, yeah. So when it comes to what type of fruit that I'm going to create, though,
Yeah. What type of fruit? What type
um,
of fruit?
honestly, no. But seriously, I can't think of shit that I would create. If I would create a devil fruit, it's going to be a devil fruit that has the ability to steal. I don't even want to steal other people's devil fruit. Hold on, give me a second. Let me cook real quick.
Go ahead.
So,
Go ahead.
Matt, we just had our Hunter x Hunter
Yep.
episode, right?
Yep.
So we
Yep.
were talking about how you were talking about how you don't think Crollo's the shit, but imagine
No. No. No.
Crollo.
No. 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 No.
You
No. No.
you
No. No.
don't
No.
think
Don't put words in my mouth.
Crollo is as
I said
amazing as people hype him up
he's
to be?
not as oppy as I would think he would be,
Okay, okay, he's not as oppy,
but
but him.
he still took on Zoldix. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, that's factual. He was able to take on two Zodex at one time. Giggity. But no, imagine him in the One Piece world with the ability, same concept, but
The
the
copy.
ability to copy
Yeah.
other people's devil fruit. But with the
Okay.
limitation, he can't just be out here taking everybody's devil fruit, open up his book,
Yeah.
and use
Yeah.
devil fruits all willy nilly.
That's too broken.
Yeah, that's way too broken. And One Piece has his like if you watch One Piece, like they have OP shit, but then they have limitations. Look at Devil
Yeah.
Fruits.
Yeah.
Devil Fruits are OP, but throw a little seawater on them, they done. So with him, he can copy two Devil Fruits, but he can only use one at a time. So
Right.
mine is going to be like a situational thing. So somebody like,
Hmm.
oh, One Piece characters, just throw them in the water. Bet, just throw me in the water. I'm gonna go ahead and use Aokiji's freezing fruit. I'm gonna freeze the water below me. Or I'm gonna go ahead and float above the water using Perona's fruit, the little ghost fruit. I'm gonna
So,
have the ability to just switch between
so
fruits.
here's the conditions then. Would you either A, have needed to see them use it, or B, like touch them, like skin to skin contact? Because remember, those types of powers in all animes that we watch, when you copy somebody, there's a condition in order for you to get it. You can't just be like, oh, reading the paper, that's a nice fruit,
Of
Luffy. Let
course,
me
of
just go ahead and
course.
use the rubber,
I'm
the
going.
rubber
I'm
fruit.
going full Crollo. Full Crollo. Crollo. Simply, all I need to do is see you use your fruit and have a good understanding of how it works. And once I've gained that understanding, I can use it. But again, I can only keep two of them in a chamber. So again, I can use Aokiji or Perona. But if I need a different power, I need to go ahead and switch out Perona's or
See,
Aokiji's power.
I don't think that that's necessary though, because I feel like if you had the fruit like you had Crollo, you should be able to have a codex of how many you can use, but you can only use one at a time.
Mm,
So like say you were fighting Kizaru,
mm,
right? And Kizaru did his flashlight thing up to the sky. You would use his flashlight up to the sky. Then you
mm.
would have to use like say he was about to hit you, and then all of a sudden you use Bartolomeo's shield real quick, but
Yeah.
you're falling because you can't fly like Kizaru
Mm,
anymore. So it's like, and then you have to switch back to another one in order to land safely. Like
of course.
you can switch back and forth, but obviously it's really up to like your stamina, just kind of like Law, right? Like Law can only use his room
Oh,
ever so much.
I think we're on
You know what I'm
the
saying?
same wavelength. With mine,
But
of
like, I
course,
don't
it
think you have to
starts
switch
off
it out.
with I only have two, and I
Yeah,
gotta keep switching it. But as we
but
see
you
in
can.
One Piece, we can
Yeah,
build that up.
you
Eventually, I
should
can
be
have
able
in my
to
arsenal
have.
10 of them,
Yeah,
15 of them. But
yeah, I
that's
think you
gonna
should.
grow with my hockey.
Yeah,
That's gonna grow with the devil
yeah,
fruit
yeah,
proficiency. It's always gonna be checks and
yeah.
balances, and that's gonna be my check and balance. How about yourself?
Um, See, that's the thing is like one, I don't have as much One Piece knowledge as you do. Obviously, I'm getting there, but the ones that I would obviously already take I've already thing like Eneru's
Hmm.
Lightning would be my number one choice
I mean, it's
immediately.
kind of OP.
Um, I was also thinking about like weapon manipulation or like weapon creation from your body, but that's baby five.
Hmm.
Think of something like fire, Ace, his flame fruit. You know what I'm saying? Now, the other two that I was kind of thinking of are kind of like not whack, but like it wouldn't give me the strength or speed that I would necessarily need that I would think I would need to fight because the strength and speed uses are already there. Like they're
Hmm.
already in the universe. You know what I'm saying? So one of them would probably be like weapon manipulation and not creation but mastery, so like weapon mastery. So if I pick
Hmm.
up any weapon, doesn't matter what it is, if you're putting me in an arc, maybe I like can't touch like these super strong weapons, but then there's like a god tier level weapon that I'm eventually able to like grasp, kind of like you, right? Like how you can build up to like 5 fruits, 10 fruits,
Yeah.
15 fruits. Like eventually I can literally master maybe two at a time, but like I pick up anybody's weapon, I immediately know how it works, mastery of that weapon. The only downfall to that personally to me is like in One Piece, there's not really a lot of weapons.
Yeah.
Like there's not like a lot of different types of weapons in order to master those types of weapons. Like it's
Hmm.
really swords and guns. Like there's not really everybody fights with hockey and but I could also learn hockey, so
Yeah.
it's not like,
I mean,
you know,
that's
it's not
one.
like a big deal. Now the other one for me would probably be blood manipulation. I was thinking of Avatar, where I know they already have like lightning, fire, earth kind of. They kind of have a wind, but not really in One Piece. But I was thinking like
Hmm.
blood manipulation, like being able to like like stop somebody, curl somebody up, like stop them in their tracks, kind of like manipulate the blood in their body,
Hmm.
pull it out of them. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
you know,
So what's the yo? What's the what's going to be the limitation on it? You can't just be out there just manipulating
Well, I
everybody in their
think
blood.
so. Obviously, hockey can counter it,
Of course,
right? And
stronger
we
hockey, you
learn
can manipulate them.
yeah we learn from our things that our characters have to learn hockey because their devil fruits aren't working
Hmm.
towards those people. So obviously, hockey would counter it. Now, weapons mastery. I don't necessarily think that there is. Let me just start with that one. I don't think there'd be a limitation to it except for the type of weapons. Because again, I already said that I'm probably already handicapped in the One Piece world anyways,
Hmm.
because there's not a lot of weapons. But if it was introduced like if there's new weapons introduced, like say the only like specialized weapons I've really ever seen in the show so far have been like say like Zoro's swords, like the unlucky sword. There's certain swords in there that Zoro is like the only one that can use. But if eventually I trained hard enough, I could use Zoro's sword and be as good as the person. Now, I was kind of thinking of it this way, and it's just like a rolling thought again. I don't know like a lot about the One Piece Devil Fruits right now, but when I when I take that weapon or I get that weapon from that user or off the ground, if I take it from a master, I can use it the way they do. So it's kind of like copying them. So it's
Hmm.
like a like I guess copy fruit. I don't know what the fuck I
Maybe
don't
you're
know.
tapping into the previous user's abilities or techniques
Yeah,
using the sword whenever you are
like
holding that weapon.
one for all.
Hmm.
But
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 no,
I think it'd
actually,
be
that
like
can
if I
build on
grabbed
something.
Zoro's sword, I could fight like him or something copying related.
If you
But
actually like look a little deeper, there do have like weapons in the world. Like when looking at people like Zoro starts to
yeah,
collect those special great weapons, and as you
yeah,
get deeper in the story, you find out that Whitebeard, you saw Whitebeard, and
yeah,
his weapon he used that was
yeah,
a special grade weapon, and not
yeah,
anybody can just pick up that weapon. It's going to
yeah.
draw on some type of strength you have, whether it's hockey, it's
Hmm.
going to be super heavy for you. So
Yeah,
essentially, whatever you touch, you're able to
yeah,
use it. Whether it's Kaido, you've seen Kaido before in his big old
yeah,
club, you're able to use it as if you were Kaido. I think that would
yeah.
be pretty lit.
I think that's a good fruit. Again, and the limitations would be like obviously the minute I eat the fruit, I can't just pick up Kaido's weapon and use it as he would. Like it
Mm.
would pull all the strength out of me, and I would fucking collapse. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying? Like
obviously, it was way too
But
much hockey.
I'd have to train up to that. Now, blood manipulation, probably it would be obviously hockey, would counter that one. Um, I think it would just be the my stamina would really be my limitation. So
Mm,
like if this person's will is stronger than mine, or if their hockey strong, not even their hockey, but like if they're just a stronger individual,
mm,
I can't hold them in a continuous like blood prison forever. You know what I'm
mm.
saying? Like eventually I get tired and fucking I can't hold them
So
forever.
you smash and
Um,
fodder, but anybody big league, you can maybe hold them for a second
at,
or
at
push them
first,
back.
yeah. At first, I could control like one or two underlings, and then I
Mm,
can control like 10 underlings, and then 15, and then eventually, like maybe like a vice admiral or a captain, I could probably hold them for like 5 seconds or
mm.
whatever, and like kind of, do whatever. And then it would be conditional on my hockey. But we end up finding out that Smoker has hockey, that other people have like, I mean, that's obviously the world we're in right now, where we learn what hockey is. So we have to have hockey in order to continuously go up the
Oh
ladder.
yeah,
But
yeah.
it would really just be
You're right there
stamina
at the
based.
bottom of that ladder.
And yeah,
you're,
I mean,
you're you're
yeah.
right there. It's about to
Yeah.
just keep on driving that fucking
Only
point
where you
home.
can go from the bottom is up. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like
no, I've actually been another one, an honorable mention. And this one I've been thinking about for years. Like I be imagining shit from the
the
One Piece
ganja
world.
ganja fruit.
What video was that? That shit was funny.
The Jamaican dude, I said.
Oh man,
The
when he was like,
ganja ganja
when
fruit.
a Jamaican meet the Straw Hats. But no,
That's smoker.
you know Kid. I don't know how much you know about
Hmm.
Kid. You're gonna learn more about Kid in the future when he
Yeah, the
starts fighting
metal.
bigger people. His
The metal.
power is, this is not really a super spoiler. His power is magnetism.
Right, right.
I wish Kid, like, if I had his devil fruit, I would use it like him, but I would use it also not like him. I would use it better. Think Magneto from X-Men. He
That's what I was
essentially has
literally about to say.
Magneto's power, but he just
Hmm.
uses to put metal together, hit niggas with it. I feel like Kid could be a lot stronger if he would have used that magnetism fruit
Yeah,
to start. And once obviously you start to build up your hockey, you get stronger and stronger. You start
yeah.
manipulating the iron in people's blood. I think
You
Kid
see
could be
me,
way more OP than he is, or creating shields whenever somebody's about to attack him. I know you saw the
honestly,
video before, creating a shield when he's about to get fucking wiped in one hit. So
I would.
I'll tune
There's
that out.
since I've been watching One Piece, I have noticed a lot of powers that I'd be like, I would have used this 100% different. But we also have the knowledge of people using these powers in other animes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So we have previous knowledge plus our own imagination to be like, if I was him, I'd put a metal helmet on and I'd fucking be floating in the air just like Shinra
I mean,
Tensei,
it's
or
factual
shit.
in canon that
You know?
devil fruits and people who have devil fruit powers are literally only limited by their own imagination.
Right.
Your fruit could be whatever. I mean, obviously you're limited by what the fruit is, but you can get that to do what you want it to do. You think everybody like Luffy was, oh, I'm rubber, so I can automatically do shit like turn gear forward and create
Yeah.
extra
No,
arms and type of
he
shit.
had to
Like
learn about it. Yeah.
exactly what your
He
fruit
had to
is,
imagine
you
it.
make it what it is using your own imagination and create
Right.
creativity. I think that's pretty
Yeah.
awesome too.
I think we would be a league ahead of people. Like if we got isekai'd into the One Piece world and we got given devil fruits, we'd be a league ahead of niggas.
Hey, where
Cause
the Straw Hats at? I need to go talk to
cause
them. Yeah, talk.
we know, like we have the previous knowledge. Like, oh, I can manipulate, I can manipulate lightning. Oh, let me try this fucking Chidori. Let me
I
try
mean, Enro did it.
condensing it. Let me try condensing it. Or oh,
What was that?
fire. I can do fire. I'm gonna be like Shinra from fucking
Something
Fire
Maxim.
Force.
I couldn't think what it.
Like
Yeah, Ace was
like
basically One Piece of Shinra. He was fucking
yeah.
kicking niggas with fire blast.
Right. Like I'm. Oh, I have a air fruit. I'm gonna suck the fucking air out of your body. Pause. And then
What is what you been
like
sucking
you're gonna be.
tonight? What happened?
I'm
Tell me
just.
about this weekend. What happened to you?
What do you think? Sir?
Oh my!
Uh,
You just been sucking shit all night.
PTSD. You know what I'm saying? Blood bending. You know what I'm saying? I just be in there like, you think you're tough?
Hey, we can see your hand.
You think wait
It's
what?
in it's in the shot.
Wait what? You think you're tough? Huh?
Oh my word!
Huh?
Who do you think you are? Get on your
Who do you?
knees.
I'll bend my own blood.
Oh, relax, relax.